Scripture reading. Malachi chapter 1 verse 4. This is our scripture reading for today. Even though Edom said, we have been impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate place. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they may build, but I will tread down. They shall be called a territory or a border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Most High will hate forever. My people, I have been reading this passage of text for quite a while, and I took the text on face value, never really pay much attention to the real intent that the Most High was conveying in this passage of text. My people, this text in itself is a very, 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 very serious piece of scripture. Remember, we're talking about hijacked by a psychopath. The whole world is insane. Before we go any further, let me tell you the kind of person we are dealing with. We are dealing with a psychopath. Right? A psychopath is a person who is suffering from a chronic mental disorder with abnormal, violent, and social behavior. So it's a chronic mental disorder, and it is colored by abnormal or violent social behavior. Most of the time we hear the word psychopath, we always project our imagination to someone who is willing to come into your home and hack you to death, or someone who will carry out mass murder without any sympathy, without any remorse. But this is just one kind of psychopath. Remember, a lot of the psychopaths in our community will have abnormal social behavior, but it does not take away the violent tendency in them. There are some psychopaths that will sit back and watch you die just for the entertainment of it. Let us go into some of the traits of a psychopath. One of the traits is pathological egocentricity, meaning they have an ego that is so large that nothing will come between them and their ideas. Nothing will come between them and their words. Nothing will come between them and their plans. They are what you call pathological egocentricity. They are very manipulative people. They love to have their own way, and they will go to the extreme to get their own way, to do what they want, to impose upon others a particular school of thought, and have these people accept that school of thought as the gospel. They have a superficial charm. They're very charming. They will charm you with things, and they'll bribe you into doing things. Instead of convincing you that a particular course of action is the right course of action, they will bribe you or manipulate you into getting their own way with you. They are considered highly intelligent. But what these people consider intelligent is a good memory, the the ability to retain lots and lots of information. That is what they call intelligence. But intelligence go beyond the retention of information. Intelligence go as far as the ability to retain the information, but to apply them in a practicable and a meaningful environment or situation. They have a grandiose sense of self-worth. They think that they and their ideas are the most important thing in the world, and no one is supposed to go against them or their ideas. They have a grandiose sense of self-worth, and they are pathological liars. There are others. They are also pathological liars. So here we have the definition of a psychopath, which is a chronic mental disorder with abnormal or violent social behaviors. And the list that I've just given you are some of the characteristics that will help you to identify a psychopath. People remember the topic we're dealing with today. Hijacked by a psychopath. The world is insane.